Sean Ray, here we
Please
go.
take the fifth place award, the check for $3,000, and presented to Jose Raymond.
All right, so in his final appearance ever on a bodybuilding stage, he goes out in the top 5. You can say he's gone out on his own terms, a very formidable, a very respectable showing, and you can be sure those two have had more than their share of battles. There is a tremendous friendship, a tremendous amount of respect between Flex Lewis and Jose Raymond. Tonight's 5th place finisher here at the Olympia 212.
Absolutely, he commands respect just from the journey that he's been on. We all know how hard it is year after year to do this, Dan. And these athletes know that Jose's done it better than anybody else.
Presenting the 4th place award, representing Muscle Tech, is Nicole Ariello. Please take the 4th place award, the check for $5,000 to our 4th place finisher, Ahmad Ashkenani.
Well, last year's runner-up falls to 4th this year in 2018, and you can be sure this was not what he came here for. He was not pleased with the way it went last night, and quite frankly, I'm sure he's not pleased with this outcome, but he's taking it with a degree of class and respect, and you got to appreciate that. Ahmad Ashkenani is not going anywhere. He will be a factor in this division for the years to come. But for this year, he's going to have to settle Sean Ray for 4th place.
He's class all the way. And trust me, he knows who he's losing to on this stage, and they can all take turns at one time or another. But unfortunately, you got to peak on the night, on the day, and it can happen for him tonight.
Welcome back from Midway Labs, Ms. Catherine Colley.
This 2nd and 3rd is going to be an interesting call out, Dan, because of course we know Derek is coming up from the rear view in terms of his youth, but Kamal is one of those guys that's going to be an interesting read in the future.
Please take the 3rd place award, the Olympia bronze medal, the check for $10,000, and presented to Kamal Algarni.
All right, Kamal Algarni, one of the big stories of the weekend from Libya. He takes the 3rd place medal, and you can be sure he did everything that he could to make his case. I know a lot of his fans, a lot of fans around the world have been extremely impressed by what he presented, by what he delivered here at this competition.
As am I. And the condition is what got him there. Doesn't have the most pleasing physique, but again, we know how hard it is, Dan, to get ripped up and hold it and peak on the day. Sometimes guys that can do that to put their name on that final list.
Presenting the 2nd place award, Mr. Zach Ziegler, executive editor of Muscle and Fitness magazine. Please take the 2nd place award, the Olympia silver medal, the check for $19,000 to our runner-up this evening, Derek Lunsford.
All right, Derek Lunsford going to take 2nd place. Sean Ray, a big showing for this young man who was kind of burst onto the scene last year. He stuck his claim to what's clearly a fast track to success, and here he is a year later. And the only thing that stood in the way of Derek Lunsford winning this title was one of the all-time greats, Flex Lewis. So tip your cap to Derek Lunsford. He is your 2nd place finisher here at the 2008 Olympia 212 competition.
We saw him coming a year ago. This is only his 2nd Olympia showdown, and with that being said, the future looks mighty bright for this kid. A year from now, Dan, we could see him wearing
the 1st place
experience
award,
that James
Catherine
Flex Lewis
Colley
is going to be
and Program
experiencing
President,
shortly.
Mr. Jim Mannion. And please take
Derek is paying
the
attention.
1st place
Trust me.
award, the Olympia gold medal, the 1st place check for $40,000, and the title of 2018 212 Olympia champion and 7-time Olympia champion, Flex
There it is, the pride of Wales at 34 years. He has won 7 titles here in the Olympia 212. He said coming into the year he wanted to win 7 because his idol Arnold Schwarzenegger did just that. He wanted to equal that number, and he wanted to exit this division on his own terms as a champion, and he has done just that. He wins this competition for his family. He wins this competition for his family and friends and fans back at home in Wales. And he wins this competition because he is the greatest under 212 competitor of all time.